So this problem you emailed me, let's go in order. So the first thing that you will do, if you take a look at x, I copied it down on my notepad so that I can circle and draw on it. What's the first thing x is getting done to it? Okay, x, the first thing that we see is it's getting subtracted by 3, right? So the first thing that we will have to handle is this subtracting 3. What does that have on the effect? What kind of effect does it have on the graph? It will move the graph right 3 units. So let's pick up that graph. I'm going to go back to the problem you sent me. I'm using that tool and I'm going to move it 1, 2, 3 to the right. Okay. Now let's go take a look and see what else we have to do. Okay. After, like, let's say you have this. So like you have, let's say that I give you a random number. You do 5 minus 3 squared. Okay. And then in front of it you have negative 1/2. And then after it you have plus 3. I'm asking, let's say that you do this part first, okay? You do this subtracting and squaring first, okay? Will you multiply that number by 1/2 first, or negative 1/2 first, or will you add 3 first, okay? Does multiplication come first or addition come first when you do order of operation or PEMDAS? Well, you know, that's going to be multiplication, right? So the next thing that we're going to have to deal with is this factor of negative 1/2, okay? We know that if you have a negative sign, this will flip the graph upside down. So reflect across or flip it upside down, reflect across x-axis. I'm going to do that first, okay? So I'll go back to the graph. And I will reflect. I'm going to use this button right there, this one right there. See? To make sure the graph is going downward. Now let's take care of that 1/2 part, okay? What this 1/2 will do to the graph is that it's going to make its y value half of what it used to be, okay? So I'll highlight this so that we can talk about it. Hold on. This 1/2 will make all the y values half of what it used to be. So, let me see. I'm going to pick one y value from the current picture, okay? Because we moved it, we did 2 things already to the graph, so I probably need a new picture of this graph, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to improvise and, all right, this will work. Now, take a look. There are a couple points here, like this one, and I see there are a couple over here, right? What we want to do is take half of these y values, okay? The y value here is 0, right? Because it didn't go up or down at all. So that y value, if you take half of it, it's not going to change, okay? The next one is negative 1. These 2 points right there, this one and that one, their y value is negative 1. So if you take half of it, their y values are going to be y equals negative 1/2, okay? These are going to be the new y value on the new function that we're about to graph. Now, I don't really want to graph the fraction value, so let me see if there's another one down here. What is the y value of these 2? Well, they're negative 4. So the old y values are negative 4, but the new y value should be what? Should be negative 2 because you have to take half of it. And why are we saying we have to take half of it? Because of that factor right there, okay? So what I know is that I need to have a point at 5, but the y value better be down at negative 2, okay? I also need to have a point at 1, but the y value better be down at negative 2 instead of all the way down at negative 4. So I'm going to go back. Remember these 2 points for me. I'm going to go plot these 2, okay? All right, let's see. Go back to Alex. Okay, right here. We can't really plot points, but click on this tool for me. This tool right there. It says vertical stretch or compression. Okay, we're going to compress this graph vertically. Okay, after clicking on it, move it so that you have a point at 5, negative 2. Okay, and as you can see on this side, we also have a point at See right there, 5, -1, right? Now that's it. That's probably the hardest part of this graphing problem. The last thing now you have to do is that +3 outside, okay? I'll just do it this way. This +3 will shift the graph up 3 units. So use this tool and move the graph up 3 units. Let's try that. So I will grab it and go 1, 2, 3 up. Oh, I shifted to the left. And that should be it, okay? I think what makes it difficult is that you need to know that you are using this tool right there, okay? To make it wider a little. But that should work, yep. But hopefully this was helpful. If you have any other questions, just feel free to email me, okay?